Do you struggle with managing your emotions? Do you wish you had a guide to help you understand and regulate them? If so, you're not alone. Many people face the same challenge, including Sarah, who was skeptical about the power of coaching. She decided to visit Maya, the famous coach who lived in her village, and ask her how she dealt with emotions. What she heard from Maya was a story that changed her life, a story that taught her how to listen to her emotions and use them as data. Do you want to hear that story too? Then continue watching, where I share the story of Maya, the village coach, and Sarah and emotions. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. It might just change your life too.
Sarah was furious. She had just had a huge fight with her husband, who accused her of being too emotional and irrational. She stormed out of the house, feeling hurt and misunderstood. She needed someone to talk to, someone who could help her calm down and sort out her feelings. She remembered Maya, the famous coach who lived in her village, and decided to visit her. She knocked on Maya's door, hoping she was not too busy. Maya opened the door and greeted her with a warm smile. She invited Sarah to sit down and offered her a cup of tea. She sensed that Sarah was upset and asked her what was bothering her. Sarah poured out her heart to Maya, telling her about the fight with her husband and how he dismissed her emotions as irrational and irrelevant. She felt like he didn't care about her or respect her. She didn't know how to deal with her anger and frustration. Maya listened attentively and empathetically. She didn't interrupt or judge Sarah. She didn't tell her what to do or how to feel. Instead, she asked her open-ended questions such as, "How do you feel right now? What do you think triggered your anger? What do you want from your husband? How can you communicate your needs to him?" As Sarah answered Maya's questions, she began to calm down and reflect on her situation. She realized that her anger was a signal that something was wrong in her relationship. She realized that she needed more validation and appreciation from her husband. She realized that she could express her feelings more constructively and respectfully. Maya nodded and said, "Sarah, you've just done something amazing. You've used your emotions as data. Emotions are not good or bad, rational or irrational. They are messages from within, telling us what we need and want. They are like a fire, a storm, or a wave. We can't control them, but we can regulate them. We can either let them consume us, avoid them, or ride them." She showed Sarah a picture of a surfer on a big wave. She said, "Imagine that this wave is your emotion. If you try to fight it or ignore it, you'll drown. But if you learn to surf it, you'll have fun and reach your destination. That's what emotional regulation is. It's learning to surf your emotions, not suppress them or be swept away by them." She continued, "In a coaching session, when emotions arise, I don't shy away from them. Instead, I invite my clients to surf their emotions. I ask them, what is this emotion trying to tell you? What does it need to go away? What are you becoming aware of?" It's like deciphering a message from within. Sarah felt a spark of curiosity and gratitude as she listened to Maya's words. She realized that her emotions were not her enemies, but her allies. She realized that she had the power to regulate her emotions and use them as data. Maya smiled and said, "Coaching, my friend, is about trusting in your ability to explore, discover, and grow. It's not about giving you fish, but self-empowering you to fish and sail your seas of potential." Sarah nodded and thanked Maya for her story. She felt a surge of excitement and confidence as she imagined the possibilities ahead of her. She decided to give coaching a try and see where it would take her. She knew that Maya, the wise coach, would be there to guide her.
And now I'd like to extend an invitation to you. If any of you have questions about emotions, or if there's a particular emotion you'd like me to explore in the next Maya story, feel free to leave it in the comments. In February, I'll be here to guide you on this beautiful journey of understanding and regulating our emotions through the stories of Maya. Share with me in the comments.